What's going on, ladies and gents on the interwebs? We're back today with Nerdtopia podcast episode 7.
Episode 7, yay!
Yay!
As always, I'm Chris.
Jonathan?
I'm Allison.
So today we have
Good start.
we actually have a lot of stuff to talk
Yeah,
about.
there's a lot on our list here.
First, Iron Fist is apparently getting bad reviews.
Mm.
I don't. I mean, I hope it's good.
Okay. Well, to be fair, have you read the reviews or have you just heard that they were bad?
I read a few. I didn't read all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying not to read them because I don't want to really know. They said it's just kind of boring, which is.
Yeah.
But they also haven't released. They've only released the first 6 episodes, so there's a bunch more though. Like I think 7 more. 10
Yeah,
more?
it's 13. 13.
Yeah,
13.
7 more. So.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the first half of the season sucks, but I guess maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's. It could be bad. It could be like their first dud, but we'll have to see. I guess I'm still excited for it. I mean,
no, yeah, I'm still excited for that and the Defenders.
Yeah, what I was saying today was like it's the Thor of the Marvel TV shows. It's
I
like,
like Thor.
I like the character Thor. You like Chris Hemsworth, but do you really like Thor? Or the Thor movies any good?
I like the Dark World, yes.
Okay, but that's because that's a sequel. That's different because they've already established Thor.
I didn't like Natalie Portman.
Yeah, no. But so yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, if it is a dud, then I'm like.
It's whatever because it's gonna lead to the Defenders.
Yeah, which is like this is just that Band-Aid you have to peel off before you get to the really awesome miniseries.
Really awesome bone under that Band-Aid. Okay, so for next in TV news, we have Riverdale is renewed for a second season already. I think they have 20 episodes on their season 1 ticket, and they're only at 7, and they're already renewed. I've heard a lot of good things about the show, and I'm definitely going to check it out now that I'm almost caught up with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
So.
It's it's weird. It's a weird show because it's based on the Archie comics.
Yeah, right. I'm
hearing some noise.
Yeah, Allison.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't lean on your mic. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful.
Gorgeous, thank you. Bless you.
But who's in it? Someone's in it.
Dylan.
No, not Dylan. Other one,
Cole Sprouse. I mean, I only watched the pilot. I'm watching it with my sister. It was like a cool bonding show that we could watch together. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like it's a Pretty Little Liars type where there's a lot of drama. So if you're not really about that, then
what I got from the trailer, you guys haven't seen it, but what I got from the trailer is like a Twin Peaks kind of vibe. Like a.
Don't lean on your mic.
I'm not.
Okay.
It's like
you're like.
Yeah.
It's like a Twin Peaks kind of vibe where I don't know if there's a murder or anything, but that's kind of what.
Like, yeah, it's sort of like that. I mean,
it's like a murder mystery drama kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sort of. Yeah, but like high school.
Yeah, it's
like Pretty Little Liars. It's like that kind of.
Yeah.
But either way,
it's like Twin Peaks. Yeah.
I mean, I never watched Twin Peaks, so I'm not too.
A horribly awesome show. I would
horribly awesome. I don't do horrible.
Yeah.
It's as bad as it is amazing.
That doesn't make sense. But okay, we'll go with that blonde quote of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for now we're gonna hop into gaming news. So PS4 users, have you ever been ridiculed by your friends that have Xbox that could add storage?
No, because you can upgrade it yourself.
Well, now you can upgrade it yourself. Now, tomorrow, March 9th, actually, the PS4 external hard drive update is going to drop.
Really excited for this.
We've been waiting for this for a long time.
There's another thing in the update too. I don't know if you're aware. Boost mode. Have you heard about this?
No, explain that, John.
Okay, so for us with the PS4 Pro, there's going to be a mode that you can tweak on that it's called Boost Mode. So it doesn't have like developer support like when another game is updated for the Pro, but it'll try to make the games that you already have look better frame rates, all that kind of stuff, without having to have anything updated.
Okay.
So theoretically, if you're playing GTA Online, you could be which is not updated for the Pro, you could maybe get like better frame rates by not having to do anything. So I think that's pretty cool. We'll see if it actually works. So they said like it's a beta feature kind of. It's not really supported, but for that one game alone, I would do it because GTA is kind of like the only one that have get like 20 frames a second online.
Yeah, no, that's definitely cool because since GTA is not 4K supported, every time I cannot play while I'm in 4K mode, so I constantly have to switch my settings back and forth.
Oh, really?
It gets annoying.
Doesn't even load? That's weird.
Well, it does load. It does load, but it is very, very, very awful looking. Oh. It's unplayable, so I have to switch. I like to play Call of Duty in 4K when I play. So
probably depends on the TV too, but all that stuff. But I mean, that's a big update for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the external hard drive is a big important update. Like that's one of the most. I mean, it just kind of sucks that it took them this long, 2017, to actually implement it. Which people.
I mean, I was gonna have you doctor my PS4.
Yeah, but it's like I just know from me doing it, it was so hard that I wouldn't even want to do it again.
I would pay you.
I wouldn't even accept money. I'd rather say no.
I mean, how much money are we talking?
So much.
I mean, 150. Okay. I would do it right now. I mean,
like $5.
No. Okay. Well.
Okay. We're walking on that offer.
That's an easy no. It's a no from me.
That's a no. You're not going to Hollywood. Okay, so next we're getting 2 Division expansions this year. I know the Division is the reason why I'm not buying Ghost Recon because it's pretty much the same game. I didn't like it, but maybe these expansions will bring some life back into the game.
I think the Division though. Allison and I like the Division.
I liked it.
I had fun playing it.
We stopped playing it, and then when we started playing it again, I was like, "Ooh, all of these missions are the same. I'm doing the same stuff. There's nothing new."
It's very repetitive.
But that's the problem with games like these that are they try to be like World of Warcraft, where they have all these interesting quests and all this kind of stuff. But it's a game that you pay $60 and you're done. WoW, you pay $15 a month for. So you're getting you're spending a lot more money. This you're spending $60. Okay, maybe $90 if you bought, or $80 if you bought the season, the gold edition, like I did, where you get that first year of DLC free. But it's like a year kind of thing. They're not doing it they don't want the same. They're gonna have Division 2, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just like they did Watch Dogs 2, which was superior to Watch Dogs in every single way. They're gonna do Division 2 or.
Mm-hmm.
But which sucks because then it's not like World of Warcraft. You play, you buy it, and you have it. You can play with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're in the same realm or server or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I wish it was better. The way they described it was so much better than what actually happened.
I mean, I liked it, but then
is driving me insane, Allison.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're doing. It sounds like you're farting into the mic.
I'm not doing anything. I promise.
Did you fart and you didn't even know it?
Constantly farting. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, maybe I'll go back. Maybe we'll go back into it.
I think we'll have a live stream or two playing, seeing how we like it. If we like it, we'll continue to play it.
I mean, before we go, should I talk about the Switch?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, talk about your Switch that we forgot to do an unboxing video for.
Okay, so as you may be aware, in the other podcast, I said I pre-ordered the Switch, but I didn't actually want it. Fast forward to Monday, I got my UPS said it was coming in the mail a day early. I panicked. I said, okay, I think I'm going to keep it. Bought Zelda, and I came home frantically unboxing it, despite not even wanting it 2 days before that. But here it is. Here's the actual tablet console. So it's really small. So I'm going to put it against Like, this is an iPhone, and this is like, it's really not like it's not big at all.
And you don't even have the Plus. Like I have the Plus. My
Yeah.
phone would probably be like almost a half of that thing.
And it's like a 6-inch screen. It's fine. You know, you're not really doing anything crazy on it. Like, there's a touch screen. So this is the screen on. I can click into it. Oh. And then this is it just loads. Okay, well let me pair the remote here. You just go.
Slides in.
Satisfying noise.
Slide into those DMs like.
Yeah, and then press L and R.
Look at it first.
Okay. I mean, this is back to the glare. Well, like, yeah, but you're just playing. You're playing the game, and it looks great. Like,
have you taken it outside of your house yet?
No.
So you haven't tested like the battery life?
No. I mean, I tried. I was playing it yesterday in the basement, and the dock is in my room. So, if you consider that a travel,
I guess, yeah.
But the thing is, like, okay, they say like 3 hours. That's fine. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna want to play this for 3 hours.
True, but for people that commute, people that commute to the city,
okay,
like you do, you commute to the city on occasion.
But I don't ever play my 3DS, so I feel like I'm probably the wrong person for this.
You've never played a Zelda game before. Like this is your first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
how do you like it?
It's fun. It's a beautiful game. Looks awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I think this is a little too big to where I would play it.
Like on a bus or?
I don't know. All I know is that these controllers are the best things in the world. I love the controller because now these are the two pieces. These slide into each side, but you also get in the box. You get this little thingamabobbo where
that's cool.
You can slide each.
So it's like a little mini controller.
Yeah, so it becomes a controller.
Oh, that's dope.
I found that this was actually less comfortable than just actually holding it like a nunchuck, kind of, and just playing like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, the reason why I really like this system is because you can play it however you want. Like, you can buy the Pro controller, which looks just like an Xbox controller, and play it like that. You can play with these things. You can turn that controller sideways and play it, like for Mario Kart, if the game only has like a couple buttons. But I'm like really impressed with it. I'm like surprisingly impressed with it. Because I didn't think I would like it at all.
And they're getting Netflix soon too.
Okay, so that's the real problem with it. It's like it's not done. Like this is not done. This is not a finished.
They released this like they were like, okay, NES failed. We're panicking. Let's press the release button on this.
Because and again, there's some other little cool tidbits. So on the bottom, the charger, right? It's actually a Nexus charger. I mean, not Nexus charger. It's a USB Type-C charger, which they use on the Pixel and all the new Android phones. So it's like a common, it's not a specific Nintendo charger. It's you can use any one. Yeah. But you need a specific amperage to keep it charged. It's a whole weird thing. So you can't actually use the cable that you had. It would have been cool if you could just use I'm charging my phone with one cable. This will also charge my Switch. If I'm somewhere where there's no, but the other thing is also that it doesn't have, you can't use battery packs with it. Some battery packs aren't powerful enough to handle the Switch. You end up charging the battery pack from the Switch. It's weird. It's also I tasted the cartridge and it tastes really weird. You tasted it? Yeah, because they
did you really?
They coat it in a specific kind of they coat the cartridge in the same thing that they use on baby stuff so that they don't want to put it in their mouth. So kids want to swallow it because I licked it and I was like, oh my god, I would never want to try this again. But do it right now. I mean, I don't want to take out the game because I'm not saved. Do it for the channel. Okay, let me see if I can save it first.
All right, while you're saving, me and Alice are going to talk about the next thing we have on our list.
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate is added into Injustice 2. I think this is sick. Dr. Fate is such a unique character. I never thought we'd see him in any form of
Is he like Doctor Strange?
social media. No, he's not Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is controlled by
doctors, though.
Doctor Strange has his own free will, but Doctor Fate is it's a helmet.
Yeah, it's like a consciousness inside of the helmet.
I guess you could say it's like the cape. I guess when Marvel was copying Doctor Fate, they just instead of a helmet they did a cape.
Because John, fun fact today, I found out Miss Marvel has the same last name as Supergirl.
Ew.
Did it lit?
So, like, okay, it tastes like plastic, but it also tastes like it leaves a funny lingering thing in your mouth.
Ew.
Is it herpes?
I'm still tasting it now. I mean, the reviews that said that it'll actually it lasted for a couple of days, but mine wasn't. I mean, I guess people were actually
eating it.
Yeah. Why is this a thing?
Because it's a cool little thing that they did, but now it's it's like a challenge now to just suck on a cartridge.
Whatever, but
yeah, but anyway.
Okay, Dr. Fate being introduced into this was cool. I never thought we'd see him in anything, never, not even a TV show again. But this is really cool that you could actually be him. I'm gonna try to main him when the game comes out.
I mean, on Young Justice, he was a really cool character.
Oh yeah.
The whole what was his name?
Zatanna?
Yeah, but her father, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that entire
storyline, or Zatanna, or whatever. I want her.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
She was great in Justice League Dark.
Yes. I feel like we're getting someone we're getting another announcement this week, March 13th. So we'll cover that in the next podcast. But yeah, I can't wait to play him. And last thing in gaming news, Modern Warfare Remastered is getting the original DLC back. So it's going to be available for purchase on March 21st for $15. Not too bad.
Oh, that's a lot, though. The game was like the actual.
But it used to be 20.
How many maps?
4 maps. There's no usually I know there are 5. There's no zombies in this, but I mean, I love Creek, Broadcast, Kill House, and what was the other one? Chinatown. There you go.
China. The only so I feel like Activision gets a pass on this one because they did this. They had Modern Warfare Remastered, so it's okay, just gonna buy it now because I love everything about this game.
Yeah.
If the next Call of Duty has Modern Warfare 2, which is probably one of my favorite online.
There's I think there's 3 DLCs to that.
I'm just gonna buy everything because that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Don't even make the new game. I don't care about the new game. I want this. This is all I want.
Well, no.
We have had so much fun playing Modern Warfare Remastered. Have I even played Infinite Warfare? Maybe once.
Rumor alert: this next Call of Duty is going back to boots on the ground.
Yeah, I heard that too. But
no more flying.
Yeah, but they also said it was it's gonna be like a World War I shooter. Then you're okay. Then now you're just copying Battlefield. So.
Yeah. Call of Battlefield.
But I love Modern Warfare. The remaster is great. The remaster is the best thing they've done in years.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's the best thing they've done since Black Ops 2.
I mean, Allison's not really into you like Black Ops, so.
Right?
What was your first Call of Duty?
Black Ops.
Black Ops 3.
3, yeah.
Oh, well.
She's a noob, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mean like that. I meant I was
she's
not really familiar with her first one is the newest one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, this was my first Call of Duty.
I mean, but
I played Call of Duty 2.
Yeah, Call of Duty 2 was my first.
Because I do have Call of Duty. What's the one that I have, Chris?
Black Ops 1.
Yeah, you have Black Ops 1.
I mean, that's my favorite Call of Duty.
So. You have that on Xbox One. It's backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Call of Duty. I just like the story mode in that one. But Call of Duty 4, and Modern Warfare 2, I don't like Modern Warfare 3 all that much.
You don't like it?
I don't like Black Ops 2 either. I like Black Ops 1, Call of Duty 4, and Modern Warfare 2.
My guy, Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty today.
And World at War, I like the Treyarch ones.
Modern
Warfare 3, I don't like the multiplayer.
Black Ops 2.
I didn't play the multiplayer a lot.
Okay.
Black Ops 2 I didn't like because you picked your own ending, and I don't go for that.
Oh, I meant multiplayer.
Oh, yeah. See, the problem is I had them on PC, and no one I knew had them, so I was just playing by myself on PC. I had more fun playing the original, the other ones on Xbox or PS or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, I went to California twice to play that game. It was very nice.
You're just gonna name drop a little bit? Tell us more. Shock.
Pro gamer.
Okay.
Okay, so now
we got a lot of movies. Yeah, we got
a lot of movies. So tomorrow, March 9th.
All right, this is tomorrow. Jeez.
The Fate of the Furious trailer is dropping. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Honestly, I think I have all 7 movies. I think I'm gonna watch them all within this weekend.
Okay, what I've been doing, I started last week. I'm not watching 1, 2, and 3 because they're terrible, honestly. they're bad. Even the 4th one, which I just watched, is really
I was gonna watch it for nostalgia purposes.
Which ones have you seen?
I've seen all of them.
Okay, I don't know. My favorite. Okay, Fast 5 is I think the better movie, but Furious 7. Charlie Puth and with the whole Paul Walker sitch makes it very more emotional and poignant. Cried in the theater a little bit, teared up. Not gonna lie. And also, I have it on Blu-ray too, so that's my go-to one, if anything. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, so I'm watching one a week. I feel like that's the way to do it because if you watch them all at the same, they're too much, too much Dominic Toretto going everything. But they're so good. They're good.
No, they're very good.
They're not good, but they're also very good. For that same reason.
I can't wait to see what we see from The Rock. When they added The Rock in that, I was just this is gonna be so much better, and it was.
Yeah, so my first movie I saw I went with my friend to see Fast 5, and I was like, what? I didn't want to see it. I didn't know what I was getting into.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow, this is a really good movie. I had no clue what was going on. Who is this guy? Paul Walker, Vin Diesel. I'd never seen any of them. And that was in 2011, I think.
Yeah.
When it came out. And then I skipped 6, then I saw 7, and then I went back and I watched 1, 2, 3. No, I saw 1. No, I saw 1. No, I saw 5, 1.
He's Barry. He's mixing up the timelines.
I saw 5, 1.
Good joke.
1.
Thanks.
Then I saw 7. Then I saw 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 6. But then I also rewatched 5. That's the way. That's the way to go about it. I think that's a good order.
I have never seen any of them.
You should start because they.
You should.
They're good for women. There's women. There's Michelle Rodriguez, Gal Gadot. Wonder Woman's in there. Her first role.
Oh my god, I love Wonder. I love Gal Gadot.
She was. That was.
I love Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Gadot, sir.
Why do all these actors have to be married, man?
Yeah. So good. I'm excited. The new one looks a little weird though.
This is 100% the end. It's the end of the franchise. Paul.
No.
Yes, 100.
No, they have up to 12, man. They're good.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe not 12, but 8, 9, 10. Vin Diesel's signing on for 3. It's happening.
You sure?
I'm almost positive. They signed Kurt Russell up for the next 3. So if Kurt Russell's in it, then they're gonna be making them.
All right. The title.
Like the way it's happening on the stuff that's happening on set, it feels like the end.
No, absolutely not. If you know anything about the way movies are made, which I do,
Yeah. Okay. Saying. Well, we fucking know.
Just saying. This is a money-making machine. This will never stop. If this movie bombs, it would still make sequels because people like the fact that it's gonna sell out. Furious 7 made $1 billion, which is crazy. That's crazy. But that's absurd for that kind of movie with its budget. Yeah, I just don't. I don't buy that Vin Diesel's bad or turning bad. So that fake out is stupid. Also, I don't like the title.
No, I think it's Dwayne Johnson that turns bad.
No, but Dwayne Johnson, he's good. He's a goody two shoe. Yeah. I think that he turns bad, but he's doing it to save someone, of course, like his sister or whatever. I don't know. The Torettos. One of the Torettos needs help. Okay. Anyway, okay, moving on.
Okay. If you are a Disney stockholder, you are in luck. No, I'm kidding. But
I'm a shareholder.
The Last Jedi footage was shown at the Disney stockholder meeting.
So stockholders can kind of, make their own opinion of how this movie is going to do. If they want to sell their stock, if they want to, buy more stock. I think it was I think
Chris,
it's a good
I have a question.
Play by Disney. What's up?
Can you tell me how the stock market works?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not him.
Please.
No.
Please.
No.
Can you tell me how to stock market?
What is
I'm
equity?
not going to tell you how to stock market. Ask someone we work with.
I wasn't doing it for that reason.
For sure.
I was trying to be funny.
I think this is a great move by Disney. Just so, I'm sure the movie's going to make a lot of money. So the stock's going to skyrocket up.
Do you want to talk about what was in the footage? Or?
No, we're going to leave it for Mr. A. We're going to leave everything that is being announced / released for we're going to do an entire pre-show for this movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Sounds fake, but okay.
It won't be long. It'll be 20 minutes. I'm not buying it,
but sure.
We'll do that. Okay. So moving on, Logan passes $100 million, and we are not to thank for a single fucking penny. Why is that, John?
I don't know.
Don't
blame me. Why are you blaming me?
Hey, John, when do you want to go see Logan?
I don't know. I'm not in a rush to go see it.
Oh.
Wow, you're an idiot.
You can go see it. Fine, I don't care. Just because I'm not in a rush.
Okay.
I think we should go see it.
Allison, do you honestly have any interest in this movie?
No, not really.
Yeah.
But I'll go see it.
I'll see it because Hugh Jackman. That's my only,
It's his last movie.
I kind of want to go see what happens.
Yeah, but that's a dumb reason to go. It's I know that he's not going to be it anymore, so I'm going to see it because this is his last one. Or is it is it actually a good movie? I heard that it is actually a good movie, but we'll have to see.
I think
it'll be good. Okay. But also in Wolverine news, Hugh Jackman will have a say in who takes over his role. I think this is good. I think he's looking for a certain intensity to fill his shoes. And no, you don't think so?
Do you
think this is a bad move?
I don't really care. The problem with my dad's been watching Legion. He says it's really good, really trippy and good. Okay, but the problem is that doesn't take place in the same film universe. So this show is on its own, nothing to do with the other X-Men.
Rip.
Now you got so that's another thing. So now I have this movie, Wolverine, Logan. It takes place in the future, not set in any universe. Okay, that's another thing. Then you have X-Men Apocalypse, which has Hugh Jackman in it, but it's in the same universe sort of as the other ones, but it's a prequel, but it takes place after. It's it goes around and it just never ends, and you never know what's what because nothing makes there's no logic to anything. So sure, why don't you are we even gonna recast him or just kill him off or just not mention him? I don't know. I feel like they need to just reboot everything, just literally start from scratch.
I think they are going to reboot everything, but I think
they're not,
they have.
Though. That's the thing, they're not.
But listen. But I think they do have plans for who's the actress that plays the little girl? What's her
What?
name? The little girl in the movie, in Logan.
I don't know.
I feel like they're gonna build her up to be Wolverine because the new Wolverine is a woman.
Boo. Boo.
You can't be saying this stuff on International Women's Day, John.
Yeah.
As a
not my
feminist, I'm
Wolverine.
appalled.
Hashtag not my Wolverine.
I mean,
No, there's only one.
it is your
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
His name is James Howlett, or Logan, as he's called later on in life.
I mean,
he's this
the
Canadian
current
husky.
Wolverine in the comics is a woman.
Yeah, and that's stupid. So
Okay,
that's dumb because just like when they turn Thor into a female, or if they turn any female character into a male, that is dumb. Just make a new character. It's very simple. Like, she's not Wolverine though, because I mean she's like X-23, which is its own thing.
But I think she'll turn into Wolverine.
I mean, sure, if they want to do that,
she might
but
not.
it doesn't matter though, because that takes place in the future. So
Mhm.
in the past movies, she's not even conceived yet. Her parents.
I know,
aren't
but I'm saying they're
yet,
setting this up for later, it's because
that's the
she's
problem.
like
They
what,
don't
10?
think this. They don't think this through. So
I mean, they should.
Yeah, I'm with John, and I think we've said this in a whole bunch of other podcasts. Like, we always end a podcast with an X-Man rant.
It's either an X-Man. You sound like go see
X-Man.
a Star Wars. It's either it's either an X-Men rant or a DC rant. Either one. Yeah. I'm good with either.
I mean, I think that's the road they should take.
But okay, so the DC is way better off than X-Men though. So like already, X-Men is like so low on the scale of like, it's like you got Marvel up here, which everything is connected. Then you got in the middle, you got DC. Everything's starting to get connected. It's movies are kind of they're okay, but they're getting there. At least we like Ben Affleck. That's good, right? We got all these whatever. And then the bottom you have X-Men, which is like this like you don't know why you're watching it. Like, where's Cyclops? Where are any of the important X-Men? Why? I mean, for me personally, that's how I feel. Because I love Days of Future Past, and I thought Apocalypse could have been really good, but it wasn't.
No, yeah, it definitely had the cast to be good.
Yeah, So they're bringing back Cyclops, but I feel like I don't know. Like, Days of Future Past was just a cool idea. Oh, we're gonna get rid of X-Men 3, so let's rewrite the whole movie universe. But then you have this where there's nothing to do with it, like this Wolverine movie, which is fine. Like I like one-off things. Like I'm good with that. Just like going forward, does that make sense? If this was gonna be his last movie, like it doesn't. I don't know. I don't really have a point.
The thing is, Fox has done sketchy things with the timeline. So do you think that
I don't consider this sketchy. I think this is like just a cluster of.
They don't know how to do a superhero type thing because they're Fox. It's not like it's Marvel doing it. You know?
Yeah.
So they don't really. They're not thinking about the.
Do you think that this is the start of the reboot?
No.
No? Okay. So you think they should scratch
Apocalypse? No, because they're making this other movie, Supernova, with the Dark Phoenix storyline, which again, cool idea, but we're like it's just stuck in this weird like Patrick Stewart, James McAvoy timeline thing where it's like, at what point does James McAvoy turn into Patrick Stewart? Like what? Like they're still in the past, so they're always gonna be behind. Like, this new movie must be like the 2000s, which is when X-Men 1 really takes place. And the fact that I'm explaining this is like, oh my god, this is terrible. But in my opinion, I don't know, some people might not mind it, but best case scenario for me, like, this would be a dream. Fox does what Sony did with Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't acquire the rights, but they're allowed to use the characters in the universe. They adopt mutants into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they retcon Inhumans. They say like, oh, these Inhumans, they're like mutated genes. Oh, they're mutants, huh? And then it becomes mutants. Then they bring everything together. Then you got Wolverine fighting alongside, Spider-Man fighting alongside.
The Avengers.
Cap and the Avengers against Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is the bad guy I want, but never gonna happen because Fox is the worst. Okay, so there we go. And that's all I have to say about that.
I stand right over.
I mean, I did like Doctor Doom as a villain. He was a very good villain.
No,
and
he's a great
Fantastic
villain
Four.
in the comics.
Yeah.
Like he has so much, and he does a lot with other characters, not just the Fantastic Four. So
yeah.
And that movie was another failure. Oh, God,
what, the first original Fantastic Four?
No, the new one.
Oh, no, I was talking about the
Fantastic
original.
Four I like.
I was talking about the original, yeah.
The original I like, actually.
Yeah, the reboot never happened.
It's stupid, it's really dumb, but it kind of works. My dad's super into Fantastic Four, and he says, oh, this is like exactly like the comic. I mean, maybe, that was in 2005. Things were, there wasn't really that many movies out, but
things were simpler then.
It was a simpler time. We had a man
we
wearing
had
a
Chris
rock
Evans.
suit. He was wearing a suit of rock. And he was called The Thing, and no one thought that was weird.
We had Chris Evans set himself on fire.
Yeah.
For
and
no
then become Captain America. And then no one remembers him as the Human Torch. Who cares? Anyway.
All right, moving on. Samuel Jackson is kind of upset at Marvel. He wants
tell us more.
He wants to be in the Black Panther movie, being literally the only black character in the MCU until Black Panther was introduced.
No, well, there's War Machine, Falcon.
I mean, like the main character. Okay. I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they're going with his character. Maybe he's in the movie.
He's not. He's what he's went on record saying is, I don't meet him, but I hope I do.
Okay, so
they're finally making an all black superhero movie.
Yeah, but
and he's
just
on
because he's black doesn't mean he should be in the movie. I think his character hasn't appeared since the Avengers.
But he feels very offended.
Yeah, what are they doing What are they doing with Nick Fury these days?
But the thing,
I
don't think he
jumps
offended.
back from the movie.
Just be like, oh, they're not doing anything with my character. Like, there's no reason for him to be in Wakanda. Like, why would he be there? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Well, if they write Nick Fury there, he'll be there.
Yeah, but he also hasn't been seen since the last time, his last whereabouts is in Avengers 2. He shows up randomly at the house. Remember that, where they're all staying?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, oh, Nick Fury, Tony Stark, you have to do this. I am Samuel L. Jackson. And then he kind of just disappears. He, leaves the house, I think, and then you just never heard from him again.
And then he wasn't in S.H.I.E.L.D. either after Sokovia, so...
Yeah, or
he's at least to what I'm up to. I don't know.
So did they just completely forget about Nick Fury?
No, he's definitely not dead.
No,
and
I don't mean dead. I mean he's okay. So I misspoke. So in Captain America 2, Winter Soldier, he does die. Nick Fury dies, so he's living on the run. And when he appears in S.H.I.E.L.D., I think that's is that before or after that? No, it's after that. He appears at the end of season 1, right? Is he in season 1?
He went to Tahiti, dude. It's fine.
No, but he's alive. He's alive by the time you get to Avengers 2. So, what's...
So maybe he appears in Wakanda?
Wakanda? No,
Wakanda.
It wouldn't make sense for him to appear there. He should appear in, he'll be in the Avengers Infinity War, I think. It makes sense. Along with Maria Hill, which we haven't seen. Did you just sneeze?
No.
No, she moved her laptop.
Okay.
No, I moved my... Yeah.
Okay. So maybe he'll come back.
I hope he does.
I think for an Avengers, I don't think for Black Panther. Doesn't really make sense.
I mean, and
besides the fact that he's black, that's the only reason why it would make sense. But he has nothing to do with that story at all.
I mean, well, because Bucky's going to be in it, so let's say he goes to Wakanda to check up on Bucky. Fair?
But he's not looking for Bucky. He was never looking for Bucky.
You don't know that.
Yeah, but
he's Nick Fury. He's filled with so many secrets.
I think his storyline is more with the Avengers and Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, Cap, those guys, because he's living off the grid.
And the Winter Soldier is a constant threat to those characters.
No, but as you find in Civil War, he's not, and he's also not in Civil War. So
he is in the beginning of Civil War.
I mean, not Nick Fury.
No, I'm saying the Winter Soldier.
I'm just talking about Nick Fury.
Okay, but I mean, I hope we get to see him. It's been a while since I've seen him in anything.
Yeah, I mean, throw Samuel L. Jackson in anything, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Throw him in a plane full of snakes. And like, I'm good.
From what he said, he sounded pretty irritated about it. I don't think he's like really upset, but he sounded like kind of ticked off.
He had a 6-picture contract, which he used up very quickly. So, I mean,
does S.H.I.E.L.D. count towards that or no?
The S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes, no.
Okay.
I mean, I hope we get Agent Coulson in Infinity War. That'd be pretty sick.
I want Quake. That's all I want. Quake, Daredevil, Spidey. I want like all the New York people that like come together.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Luke Cage.
Okay, so moving on. News coming from DC. They're reportedly open to doing an R-rated movie.
Of course they are.
Seeing how Deadpool
of course they are.
Turned out, do you think we get an R-rated Nightwing movie? Like a darker, grittier movie?
Okay. So here's the thing.
I don't think we do, but...
No, I don't think it's going to happen. But I know why they want to get it. Because they're like, oh, wait, this made so much money. Let's make an R-rated movie. But the fact that it's R is not what's selling. It's selling because it was a good movie. Deadpool sold a lot of tickets and good word of mouth. Not because of not because of the fact that it was R. It's the fact that it was a funny, different take on the character. Also, like lower budget, kind of smaller scale. That's the stuff that made it like interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Logan also Deadpool is an amazing character.
Logan made tons of money because it's Wolverine Hugh Jackman. People are going to see that no matter what.
Yeah.
If DC does an R-rated like I think Suicide Squad would have actually been a good chance for them to do an R-rated movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know.
But now we
Nightwing, have Nightwing's good. He needs to have he needs to get his fans because believe it or not, a lot of people don't know who he is.
Yeah. So.
But I think they should. I think
they should experiment with the Batman.
Oh no.
Why not?
No.
Why not? No. Yes. Why not?
You can't.
Why not?
You can't.
Why can't you? Tell me why.
Because too many people want to go see Batman.
Yeah, too many kids.
Yeah.
It's for the kids.
This is a problem. I went to the theater and there was literally like an entire row full of little kids and two parents.
Yeah, but that's the thing. As a person making not really a director, but a studio making a movie, they have to make that conscious decision. By doing R, usually. Oh.
The fuck was that, Allison?
What? I changed.
Oh no!
Take your mic out. Just take it out.
Sorry, okay.
Now put it back in.
Okay.
That's what she said. Okay, you're good now.
What happened?
I don't know. You sound like a robot.
Yeah.
You literally sounded like a robot. I don't know. I think
Batman is too big of a character for kids, especially. The fundamental characters, so Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, all those characters that you grew up with, those are the characters the kids want to go to.
And they have to make the decision, are we risking our audience so that we can make it darker? Is it worth it to make it darker? You can also get away with a lot with PG-13. Really, it's just blood and language, and sex. But usually, blood and language are the two that will knock it out of to make it R. But is that worth it? Is it worth making it R? Logan kind of works with an R because it's a more mature kind of story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a one-off kind of different thing, and it's his last movie anyway, so who cares? But they're getting the wrong idea. They need to just focus on making a good script, and if it happens to be R, then they make the R movie. Let's actually spend some time writing and then see what happens.
I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like Gotham City Sirens will be R, just because you have that I don't know if they're gonna go with this route, but you have that Harley and Ivy relationship that you could go to. I don't know if they're gonna go that route, but you could 100% go there. Yeah. So I feel like they would have to make it R in that kind of sense.
But I think that stuff now I think that would be okay for PG-13.
You think so?
I mean, unless they show something, which they won't.
Yeah, depending on how they cut it.
Warner Bros. Wouldn't let that happen.
You don't think so?
No. I think with them, like, Deadpool was kind of a risk. I mean, it's funny how the two R-rated comic book movies so far are Deadpool and Logan. And they both kind of worked out.
Well,
But even Logan, like, I'm sure that movie lost a ton of money because the kids couldn't get in who were 13.
Yeah.
Well, Deadpool is like, in the comics, he's like a more mature comic.
He's a joke. Like, he was made literally as a joke.
Yeah.
He was made as the equivalent to Deathstroke. like he was literally. I mean, what I was saying before is Miss Marvel, Brie Larson's character has the same name as Supergirl.
Yeah.
Carol Danvers, Cara Danvers. Marvel,
yeah, I know they're the same.
Make up your own fucking names.
Well, I don't know who's first.
Oh, I looked it up. It was definitely Supergirl. Supergirl was 59. Miss Marvel was 68.
I don't care. Whatever. But who will be in a movie first?
Miss Marvel. They're not going to bring Supergirl into a universe yet. No way.
Why would they?
The show's tanking. Why would they make that into a movie?
I think the show is doing fine.
I mean,
we talked about this last night.
The last episode was good. It was very good. And I like where it's going with next week. Have you watched yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, I like where it's going next week.
I have not seen anything since the crossover.
With Monel. Well, not this week, but the week after is the
musical.
The musical, so you got to catch up.
Cannot wait.
Because I know you were especially.
Oh, Grant Gus.
Yeah.
We have like a little Glee reunion happening, so I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Got Grant Gustin, Darren Criss.
But yeah, I don't know. They definitely won't do Supergirl in a movie before they do Miss Marvel, and there's no way. If the show is tanking, no one's gonna go pay to see it.
The show isn't really tanking. I mean, it's on the CW, so like it doesn't really matter. But I think people would see a movie if it looked good enough. People would see it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like sometimes movies just bomb. You can't really control it.
I feel like I like Supergirl. I really like the show, but I don't know how well it would transfer into a movie.
Well, that's like the Superman problem. Like,
he's
indestructible. How do you make him relatable? You make him want to kill a busload of kids to preserve his secret identity. I guess Man of Steel. Or you let your father just die in a tornado for some reason. I don't know. Because he puts out his hand like this, it's like, and then he just fades in with the wind, and then Henry Cavill's like, no, for some reason.
I don't know. We'll see.
So is that our DC rant? Does that count as a DC rant?
Yeah, I guess it does. Because, I mean, Joe, I forgot. I keep forgetting how to pronounce his last name, but the dude is playing Deathstroke. What he's been told for the DCEU, he says it looks bright. Especially with his character. I feel like he's going to get him. He thinks the DCEU looks very bright, especially with his character. I think he's getting a multi-contract movie.
That's smart. That's what they should be doing.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're like that's news is like what? Like that should have been number one. Yeah. Don't let these actors ever do anything else. They must do this.
How lit would a Teen Titans movie be?
Listen, let's see. We gotta see how Justice League does. We gotta see how Wonder Woman does.
Well, no, I feel like it'll do fine.
I would like to see a Young Justice movie before we saw a Teen Titans movie.
Teen Titans happened before Young Justice, so fuck off.
Yeah, but I still want to see Young Justice before.
Because you want to see Artemis and Wally. Wally's in Teen Titans. Artemis isn't.
Okay.
But
anyway.
Artemis and Wally.
Okay. No. Artemis, Wally's with Jesse Quick right now. So, yeah.
Spoilers.
Okay. If you're caught up, you are caught up. Shut up. Okay, so last. Deadpool and Cable are starring in an X-Force movie. It's gonna. I think that I'm pretty sure they said it was being a 2019 release.
But so Cable's also gonna be in Deadpool too.
Yes.
But
they said
now
that the actor that they want is the guy from Stranger Things. Have you seen this dude? You know what I'm talking about? The sheriff from
The
Stranger.
sheriff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a go on that page I mentioned last time, the Instagram
Boss Logic.
Boss Logic. He did a good fan art with that guy as Cable, and he looks pretty good. They really want him for some I think they really want him. Why? I don't know. I think
Because Stranger Things was really good. That's why.
But I think a Liam Neeson type would be killer. Like that. That's good casting right there.
Mm-hmm. Here's a actually what I find interesting. Keira Knightley as Cable.
Yeah, that because that
was
he
pretty
mentioned her in the teaser at the end of Deadpool 1.
Where is
Post-credit scene.
Is this it?
Yeah.
That looks very good. I'm gonna give that a like.
Do not disturb.
So obviously, it's gonna be rated R. Obviously. So now, what do you think this leads to for the X-Men? Do you think Deadpool's going to become a member of the X-Men?
Tear down the universe.
Tear it down. Rebuild.
But the problem is Deadpool 1 already set up this continuity where it's
He
not
doesn't
really.
want to. Yeah.
But he's not in with anything else. So already he's not. I mean, they could retcon that.
Mm-hmm.
I use this word retcon. I don't know if do you know what it means? Allison, do you know what it means? It's retroactively going back and changing something, and pretending like it never happened. Pretty much, in a nutshell.
Okay.
So they can that's what they kind of did with Batman v Superman and Man of Steel. They didn't really retcon it because it didn't look, you didn't really know Batman was there. But in Man of Steel, they make it obvious, there's no Batman. It looks like there's no Batman. And then Batman v Superman's oh, Batman's here, and he's ever present in this world.
They should have gave the DCEU rights to Christopher Nolan.
No. No.
What do you mean?
Boo.
That trilogy was the greatest trilogy.
Boo.
That will go down as the greatest comic book
2 out of the
movie
3
trilogy.
are really good. The third one is good, not great, but also they do not fit at all with any the Batman in Batman v Superman is way better than the Christian Bale Batman. I love the Christian Bale Batman. And I love the Joker. I love Heath Ledger as the Joker. But it was set in this universe where he was literally a man with who was punching. He had and everything was too realistic. It would never have fit in with Superman. If Henry Cavill versus him, there would have been there's no I don't know. It was too the universes were too different.
But do you think they scrap Man of Steel and let Christopher Nolan recast Superman? Pretty much do what they did, but in reverse.
What they should have done was when Man of Steel was beginning production or whatever, when they were coming up with the idea, they should have been hey, we're starting a universe from here, so let's make this everything relate to. Let's start off with Superman, and then we'll work our way to the other members of the Justice League. Why they didn't, I don't know, and it perplexes me to this day. But they decided, hey, we're just going to make one Superman movie. Because they had to. Otherwise, the rights were going to go back. It was a whole thing. They have to make a Superman movie every X number of years.
Mm-hmm.
Just like with every other rights movie. With, Fox and Spider-Man and whatever. Yeah. So, it's a frustrating topic for me. Because I have very strong opinions, but also I'm open to other people's opinions. I just think that everything they're doing is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong.
And it's not because I'm a hater or I just don't like it. I think that
you're a hater.
I'm not a hater. Because Marvel does things well. They're smart about it. They might not be doing like Batman v Superman is a risky movie, definitely 100%. I'll give it that. Suicide Squad is even a risky movie, but the movie itself wasn't good. So it's like, do you take a risk? Like Doctor Strange, I think was a risk for Marvel, and they didn't take a super risk. They took like a 50% risk, but the movie I think is awesome. It's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's very visually stunning.
Yeah, and like Benedict Cumberbatch is good, and then you got like, oh, all these characters are good. You got Wong, who's this guy? He's funny. He's listening to Beyonce. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
And then like it doesn't really relate to the the Marvel universe except for like the end. It starts to a little bit. You see like the Avengers Tower in the back. You know, like, oh, this is in the same universe.
You missed it 3 times.
I did miss it. I missed it again on Blu-ray. I'm just looking in the wrong spot. I don't think I'm looking in the right area.
Do you know where it is? Have you seen it?
It's
center
on
and to the left. Center a little bit to the left.
No, I know where I know where it is physically in the picture, but I mean geographically within New York. I'm talking about. I think it's like Upper West Side.
Okay.
But
yeah, it's Upper West.
But yeah. So I mean, that's the thing. Like I want DC movies to be great. Like I don't want it to suck.
I think you're right that Suicide Squad should have been rated R because
it should have been.
Like it's like a standalone kind of. It's not part of.
But it is part of the universe.
It's part of the universe, but it's not part of the other movies. It's not part of Justice League. It's not part of.
Yeah.
But you don't know that they won't incorporate it into like, what if they did do a Justice League versus Suicide Squad movie for the third one? What if they did?
It would just be It would be the Justice League like severely killing the Suicide Squad, and then the movie ends within the first 2 minutes.
That's not what happened in the comic.
Margot Robbie has no superpowers.
But she
Deadshot
does.
has no. He can just shoot really well, but doesn't matter. Superman is bulletproof, so.
Margot Robbie has superpowers.
No.
Harley Quinn has.
What super? No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
I don't think she does.
Okay.
She can be quite vexing.
No.
Other abilities.
When Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn first meet.
I'm talking about the movie. I'm talking about the movie, not the comic.
Okay.
The movie.
But it's the same person. It's the same character.
It's the same person, but it's not the same written person. It's
like
the same
Joker
character.
Doesn't have powers.
The Joker never had powers.
But Harley Quinn doesn't have any powers either.
She does.
They even say it in the movie. She's like she's really good at like fighting or whatever. Like she's crazy. She's so crazy that she's good at fight. Like that's what they say in the movie in the beginning.
No. No.
Wrong.
They say wrong. They say their powers though. They say whatever all of them have. Like the only guy with actual powers is the fire dude. My bad hombre over there. Who's like pfft. That guy's
El
powers.
Diablo.
I think I'm gonna pull up that thing, and I'm pretty sure it says she has enhanced abilities.
But it might be.
They don't mention it.
Yeah, they don't say anything about it in the movie.
They don't utilize it.
I mean, it's kind of just a known fact.
I had no idea she had any powers. She doesn't have any powers in any of the Arkham games or anything where really the only place I know her from. She doesn't really have powers. I didn't think any of them did. That was the whole point. Well, besides like Enchantress.
Enchantress, Diablo.
Kara Wigglyarms.
The Croc dude is, I guess he's a crocodile.
I mean, yeah, he's like a mutant, I guess you could say. His
power is looking like a crocodile. That's some power. Okay, well.
I think that's gonna wrap it up for this week.
An hour here. Jeez.
Rant over.
I mean, it's a rant, but I feel like it's a productive rant. Well, it's not a productive rant because nothing's gonna happen. But
we talk about the same stuff every podcast.
I mean, it's really the same.
Issues. These are the issues facing our nation. Okay,
it's the same movies like being announced, just different stuff gets announced.
I mean, Beauty and the Beast is coming out next week. I'm excited for that.
I mean, when I sent you the list,
they basically released the entire movie through clips.
I sent you the list.
Also, the reviews
not Paul to anything, so we started it.
Okay.
Next time, say
all
something.
I have to say about Beauty and the Beast is that it's probably going to be a very good movie because the original was a good movie. So therefore, if you recreate the same thing and make it like shot for shot look the same, it's bound to be good because you're recreating something that's good already. I mean, that's not how
Fantastic
remakes
Four.
normally work, but with
Fantastic
Disney,
Well, for the half hour that we've seen through the release trailers, it looks
Has
good.
it really been a half hour?
there's been like
No.
5 trailers, and like clips. But the thing
There's
is,
been
like,
so many clips.
the thing's like, it looks just like the animated. So like,
Yes.
how do you, like, what? Like, okay, I would have
I
rather them
think
like
that-
try to do something a little different with it.
So I think that Disney wanted to play it safe with this one because they had a live action Cinderella and that flopped so bad. It wasn't a very good Cinderella.
I liked
And
it.
so,
I think it was okay.
I mean, I liked it. I like Cinderella, but it wasn't as
Yeah.
good as the
I think Beauty and the
animated.
Beast holds like more importance to people. Like
I
Lion
like
King
Cinderella.
is a big deal.
Yeah.
Cinderella's like,
Oh yeah.
who gives a fuck about Cinderella?
I
Let's be
mean,
honest.
I'm waiting for that Little
happens. She loses
Mermaid
her shit.
remake.
Yeah, well, they're doing that. They're gonna do all of them. But like Lion King's a big deal. I think that's a big one.
You know what I think would be a kind of interesting remake to see?
I want Dumbo. They're actually doing Dumbo.
No,
Alright.
I
I'm
want
not
to
even
see
kidding.
Princess and the Frog. I think that seeing 1920s New Orleans would be amazing.
Can the frog be voiced by Kevin Hart?
Sure.
Then that's all I want.
No, but I think that would be a pretty good movie to see in a live action remake.
I don't know.
I never
mean,
saw
I
that movie, to be honest.
guess. I really don't know. I
never saw
like
Princess
that's something
and
I
the
would have to
Frog.
like. I'd have to watch the movie over again and then like be like, would this be good? Like, I don't have time for that.
I mean, I just want to see a 1920s New Orleans. I want to see Tiana, like live action Tiana.
I don't even know what this is. Like, I've never seen this one.
Never seen it. I mean, that's not really a.
It's good. It has voodoo. It has frogs.
Is this the last animated, like actual traditional animation?
It was before Frozen. It was released before Frozen.
No, I
Yeah.
mean like I'm just talking about like literally animated, like hand drawn animation.
I'm not. It
Maybe.
was released in like I think 2012.
No, I'm just saying, like, is it the last
I don't
one?
know.
Oh, I think it must be. Yes, it was. Yes.
But I would like to see that.
Okay, what are we thinking about a live action Emperor's New Groove?
Yes.
What about?
It depends on the cast for that.
It's the poison for Cusco.
Like
Cusco's poison.
if they put
Cusco.
Michael Cera in that movie, oh my god.
But Michael Cera's what?
Gronk.
No. No,
Emperor?
he's too awkward to be Cusco.
He
needs to be. You need someone who's like so self-assured.
But he's like he's so scrawny. It would work.
No, but he has swag though.
Okay, so Michael's. I'm sure Michael
needs to be David Spade. The actor who voiced him needs to be in the.
I think David Spade is too old.
What is the guy's name? The guy who voiced Kronk.
Kronk?
Kronk?
It's not Gronk. Gronk is a football player.
I said Kronk.
I heard Gronk. John, did you hear Gronk?
I said.
Okay.
What's Gronk?
Gronk is a football player.
Oh.
But what's the guy's name who voices him?
I don't remember.
It's the guy from A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yeah. He like voices everyone.
Yeah. Posing for Cusco. He's on Seinfeld, you know. Okay.
He needs to be Kronk.
Think so? I don't. I mean, it depends on the cast again.
But they're old now.
Yeah, exactly. They cast new, young and hip people.
Okay.
No, I think it would make sense.
No, Are we done with this? Are we done with this now?
An
hour and 6.
Hour and 6. Wow. Wasn't expecting it to go this long. Yeah, I think that.
I mean, there's nothing else.
Right. Do you guys have anything else? I think that's it for me.
No, I think I ranted enough today.
I mean, I'm excited to see 13 Reasons Why premiering on Netflix March 31st.
Okay. Congrats.
Okay.
Have fun.
Congrats.
Okay. They released a trailer this week. It looks very good.
Is that the Selena Gomez show?
Yeah.
The
It was a
Selena-
great book. So I'm excited to see the movie. The show.
The movie? Yeah.
Can they
It's here.
just make John Green books into Netflix series? Is that possible? Can we start
No.
with Paper Towns? Let's get a correct adaptation of Paper Towns. That movie
I
was
feel like
trash.
you're-
That was
no
a
Carol
trashy
Wiggle
movie.
Arms. No Nat Wolf.
Okay.
I like Nat Wolf.
Nat Wolf
The movie
is a
had,
fag.
I mean, like Fault in Our Stars is a very good movie. I think, actually.
Yeah.
Didn't read the book, but
No, it was a good.
I would read it.
It was a
I
good
read
book.
Paper Towns in like one day. It's a great book, but the movie does not do the book justice at all. Like at all. Like even like I like Cara Delevingne. Cara
Wiggly Arms.
as whatever her name was in the.
She's gonna see this and sue the fuck out of all three of us.
No, if she sues me, I would love to get her signature, please.
Please send me those court
please sue
papers.
me.
Please just introduce me to Margot Robbie and I'll leave you alone
Yeah, I mean they're
forever.
friends, so.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah. So John Green. So how do we get to John Green?
Because I mentioned 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah, which obviously has a lot to do with John Green because it's a book and these two are books. So
Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
What other book could be made into a movie? While we're on the topic.
I wish they would reboot Percy Jackson series because those books were amazing and the movies were just shit.
Yeah, the movies were trash.
But the
Trash.
books were amazing, and he has so many books in that universe. He created like new universes through the books. So I want to see that rebooted.
What about
I need a standalone Negan film. That's it.
How about The Giver?
They just redid that.
They didn't redo it. They only had that one.
Oh, okay. Well, they just did it.
But that movie was trash too. I didn't even see it, but I know it's trash.
Trash.
It's got like a 20 on Rotten Tomatoes. Trash.
Trash.
Person. I've never seen so much trash in my life.
I was reading this book called The Red Queen. I feel like that would be a pretty good movie, but as I was reading it, my like lit classes were coming forward. I'm like, she ain't got no reason to say this. She ain't got no reason.
I know what you're saying, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like you have to so in writing you kind of have to justify like how a character's acting, and like it didn't justify it, but I still love the book.
Okay. I think that's gonna do it. I think we're finally done. So if you liked our little rants today, because we had I think 3 of them, please remember to comment.
And get ready for a rant next week.
Yeah, you already
on the same thing.
If you bring up X-Men, I will 100% say the same thing again. So.
I mean, there's nothing else like that. That's all the news I see. I didn't even bring up X-Men.
No,
all I
it's
brought
nothing to do with the news. Just the news naturally makes us talk about these other things, which are more important than the news, really. But it's like
Hugh Jackman having a say to who takes the role of Wolverine. That relates to the X-Men. So
yeah, of course. So.
But we didn't have to go on a whole tangent on how the X-Men
tear it down. Trash people.
Like for the okay, but if we want the reboot to be good, he's gonna have to have a say.
Go back to trash school.
Not. But are they rebooting? Are they just gonna recast? We don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully they.
So it's gonna be interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah. Okay, so please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. As always, I'm Chris.
I am Jonathan.
Sad boy Jonathan.
I'm not a sad boy.
I'm Alex.
So.
All right, I will see you guys next week.
Deuces.
Deuces.